Steve Wright in the afternoon. Stereo. Radio 1.
Bank holiday Monday afternoon. This is Steve Wright in the afternoon. All right, the Lovin' Spoonful, Summer in the City, coming round to 2 minutes past 3. FM 88 to 91 megahertz stereo, AM 275 285 medium wave, BBC Radio 1.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
That is correct.
You're kidding.
Well, how you been? I've been on my holidays for a week, but I have now returned and I've got all the stuff. And we have the afternoon boys back with us. We've got Graham, we've got Pete, we've got Jerry, we've got Andy, and we are here all live this afternoon. And they will say hello to you. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, Gary!
No, it's Steve. Steve, that was Gary Davis last week. You're sick. For goodness sake, try and relax if you would.
That's right, Steve. That is correct.
Now we've got some stuff on this afternoon, like...
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you. We're going to be talking about body language by popular request. Also, the bizarre story of a person who eats 24 hours a day. News venue write-in and the showbiz gossip. It's all coming up. How are you?
All right.
That's Art Garfunkel and New York. Coming round to 6 minutes past 3. I've just come back from New York, and I'll tell you about that later. Bank holidays always gives me my anxiety attacks, especially when I think of the crowds at the sports fixtures. Yes, the cricket, why not? And the circus on television, the carpet warehouse sales, and the rush to the pub tonight.
Radio 1 weather check.
And look at this hideous weather. Can you believe this weather? Mainly cloudy today and rain in some areas. Scotland and the north, partly cloudy, partly sunny and breezy. The Midlands are cloudy right now and sunny spells. Wales and Ireland, partly cloudy and rain. Come on, please, it's not funny. Yeah, the south warmer but still scattered showers, 11 degrees centigrade, 52 degrees Fahrenheit is your temperature this afternoon. We're in a mellow mood this afternoon because it's always very quiet here on a bank holiday. And by the way, we are live. Most other radio stations put out a lot of recorded stuff. We are live. How can I prove it? I don't know. How can I prove it? I'll walk out. That's it. I'm not going to do it anymore. I've had enough. Bye.
It's recording!
It isn't a recording. Of course it isn't. Of course it isn't. Of course it isn't. Of course it isn't. All right, now we have some body language stuff today, as I say. Also a bit of showbiz gossip, a bank holiday celebrity trivia quiz, and what are the TV planners planning for this autumn? You can find out. Coming round at 8 minutes past 3. Hey, that's my man George Benson. Hey, get down, lady love me. 11 minutes past 3, bank holiday Monday afternoon with young Steve Wright. Makes me feel like making love. This is Steve Wright inviting you to touch the radio and feel the warmth of my FM sincerity. Come on, let's do that together. That's right. Now later we'll tell you about the married couple who ever since buying a waterbed have been drifting apart. Oh dear. I'm back doing all the stuff here. What is going on in the topical stuff today? I see the papers are still bitching about this. Have you seen this in the papers, this wax model of Princess Di? I don't know, it's not too bad. They're all saying it's terrible and it's an outrage and it's a disgrace. This is the wax model of Princess Di and Madame Tussauds. It really doesn't look that bad. It does look like Vincent Price, you're right. Now, woman of the day has to be, I think her name is Joan Kerr. You may have heard about this on Newsbeat earlier on, who's sold all her furniture and all her toys and her dishwasher to raise money for starving children in Ethiopia, which is absolutely... Congratulations, that is terrific. It's an averagely busy bank holiday around the resorts. We'll keep you up to date with the traffic later. It's pretty busy at the sports fixtures and the charity events, and mildly busy elsewhere. But it's not special weather today, is it really, eh? By the way, this week is designated Backache Week. The experts will be telling us what to do or what not to do to get rid of our backache. Later for you, baby. Paul Weller and the Style Council, new single called Money Go Round, BBC Radio 1 Great Britain. Dear Steve, please could you wish a belated happy birthday to May Keane in Chorley in Lancashire, whose birthday was last Saturday. Hope she had a good day. See you soon from Wendy and Tim. So, belated happy birthday. 16 minutes past 3 is the time. I see the merchandise people are coming out with accessories for the parking clamp. They've now got these customised hanging dice and furry clamp covers. All right.
Yeah, Steve!
Yes, what is it?
Let's hear some more stuff, John!
All right, now we'll have some more stuff in a moment. Do you want to hear about my holiday? Would you? No? You would? Oh, that's all right then. First of all, can I say thank you very much to Gary Davis for sitting in last week. Now, my girlfriend and I are just back from a very nice trip to New York and also Connecticut. We did a lot of stuff. We watched television. We watched some MTV and some CNN and some Good Morning America. We listened to a lot of radio. They've got some good stations in New York, like 92 KTU, which is so hot. This station is so hot that people listening to it can roast hamburgers on the top of their radios. We also listen to WYNY, WNEW and KISS FM. Had a great look around Bloomingdale's. Went to see Twiggy and Tommy Tune on Broadway in their show. And then we took a train out to a place called New Haven and drove from there around the state of Connecticut. And it's just the most beautiful place you've ever seen. I mean, I can't think of any place comparable to it. This is all around Connecticut, and to a beautiful fishing area called Mystic Seaport. Then we came back to New York to celebrate 100 years of the Brooklyn Bridge, and then I did something quite special, which I shall tell you about tomorrow. All right? That's right. Radio 1, Bank Holiday Monday, 3:21. There's Mike Oldfield and the Moonlight Shadow. Well, we have some travel for you here. The main problems for continental drivers is the flooding in eastern France, where many roads, especially to the north of Lyon, are affected. There are similar problems in the Cologne and the Moselle region of West Germany. In Holland right now, the A58 approach to Breda has one carriageway closed, so heavy congestion can be expected on the Eindhoven Ring Road. What is this stuff? And back in the UK, the main problem in the northwest is for holiday traffic has been around Blackpool. There's a 2-mile tailback for northbound traffic on the M61 right now, and the M55 and A583 into Blackpool are very heavy. That's because of a heavy weight of traffic. There's a speed limit of 40 miles per hour on the M61 also, and the M6 and the M55. See, the Star Wars film is out here soon. I also see that it took the Hollywood filmmakers $15 million to make the last Star Trek film. $10 million of that was converting the Enterprise to unleaded petrol. Hang on a sec. Is this a call for me? Okay. Hello?
Hello, Steve Wright in the afternoon.
That is correct.
Listen, I had a scare yesterday.
Yeah?
I got in a lift and a bloke pulled out a razor.
That's terrible.
Lucky though, he couldn't find any place to plug it in.
Bye.
Hiya, don't forget this evening's Platform 9, will you? John Leonard talks to Roger Chapman, and they'll be taking a look at PRS in the band's guide to the music industry. Looking at the music press this week, well, Neil Tennant from Smash Hits, and an interesting yacht has come into Liverpool. I say interesting because they've got a rather strange crew.
That's right.
I'm going to be popping out to have a look around Manchester's thriving Chinatown. There's more too, so make sure you're here, because it's all happening in Platform 9 tonight at 7 o'clock.
That is
with
correct.
me, Janice Long.
Janice Long. Janice Long.
Radio 1, you'll always hear a better song.
Let me just say hello to greyhound breeders everywhere. Why not take a tip here? I see that greyhound breeder Chris Ellis is piping romantic music in stereo to help his kennels out in Fishtoft near Boston in Lincolnshire to put them in the mood for love.
No
That's Kajagoogoo's new song. Now, coming up in our next hour-long segment, we'll have today's celebrity trivia quiz. Also, we'll have some more stuff and the very latest showbiz gossip. Just looking down now, one or two things going on this week in Great Britain. Well, we'll have the big England-Scotland football match. Is it Wednesday? It's also the 30th anniversary of the coronation this week. It's the big derby at Epsom on Wednesday. The new Star Wars film Return of the Jedi opens this week. And in preview this week, the American blockbuster Flashdance and the latest Bond film, Octopussy. Hi, I'm Octopussy. That's right. And this is also the week of David Bowie's concerts. Roger Moore will be here. And at the end of this week, Dean Martin will arrive.
A little while.
FM 88 to 91 megahertz stereo, AM 275 285 medium wave, BBC Radio 1 Great Britain at 3:30. Here's Jane Halroyd.
Radio 1 News.
Unconfirmed reports from Lebanon say there's been an attempt on the life of the leader of the Palestine Liberation Organization, Yasser Arafat, and there had been no arrests. Police in Rome have stopped an attempt by burglars to steal gold and other valuables from a villa owned by the film star Gina Lollobrigida. 3 men broke into the house and fired shots which were heard by police nearby. The burglars, who'd filled several bags with gold statues and other valuables, threw away their haul and escaped. And that's it for now. Next news on 1, 4:30.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Billy Joel and My Life and Wham! Bad Boys. Let me play that for Pete, my technical operator today. He is a bad boy. Very upset today. Went down to Soho to one of those clubs. There were girls dancing naked on the stage. They wouldn't let him in. He didn't have a tie and a jacket. Oh dear. Let me also play that for my young lady Cindy and also her mum. They're apparently sort of doing something with hair this afternoon. Also, let me play that for my lady's dog. His name is Jamie the Poodle. His favourite bone is in my arm. It's great though. He goes in the paper now. Trouble is I'm reading it at the same time. 20 minutes to 4.
Hello, Vibers. Damien, the Radio 1 social worker, saying, I will be along on your communal radio later.
OK, thank you. Now, here is today's Celebrity Trivia Quiz, and unfortunately we've lost the music for it. It's gone missing during the week when I was away. Hang on, have you seen that piece of music anywhere? Do you want me to hum it? OK. Dun, 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 dun. Right, who is this? He is one of the world's most famous actors and now a successful businessman. Born in Britain, January the 18th, 1904, in Bristol, down there in the West Country. He is 6 foot 1 inch tall, married many times, he's into physical fitness and looks amazing for his age, you just wouldn't believe it. Now, this fellow has made 71 films. He's worked as a chorus boy in the West End, made his first film with Marlene Dietrich. Some of his movies include Topper, To Catch a Thief and Charade. He's been a heartthrob for many years. Nowadays he runs a cosmetics company. His real name, this is great, his real name is Archibald Leach. Now this guy does not look like an Archibald Leach. His last film was in 1964, so he's more or less retired from films but not from public life. That is today's CTQ. Don't phone, don't write, it's for fun. We'll put out the answer in about half an hour's time. What was that film, his last film in 1964, and who is he? Gotcha. That's right. Coming round to 16 minutes to 4, I reckon I've got you on today's Celebrity Trivia Quiz. There is no way you are going to get it. out of the question. Please don't phone Don't Write, because the people on the switchboard go absolutely bananas. It is for fun only. What are you saying, Peter Powell?
Am I allowed to speak?
You're allowed. What, do you want to get on a microphone over there? Because we're on the FM here.
Hello.
Hello.
FM.
Yes.
In that case, we've got to be totally precise and speak
That's
very
right.
properly.
That's right.
Just like they do at Radio 3.
Hello.
I don't know if it's on FM, are they? Or are they? I can't
Pull
remember.
yourself together. I know it's bank holiday and everything. Now, what's going down today, man?
What's going down? Actually, an extended stepping out, which I know you'll find particularly funky, and we'll spend most of the time on the ground.
I like to do a bit of
down
flash
and
dancing.
Out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to take the best records that we've played over the last 6 months on Stepping Out, and we're going to mix and segue and counter mix and counter segue.
Oh,
and,
beats per minute.
BPM and all this kind of thing. And we're basically going to get down and stay down right the way through till 7 o'clock.
Already getting down. Yes.
So actually, it could almost we're going to suppress anyone getting up. It's
I
so
can dig
funky.
that. Yeah.
So that's from 25 minutes to 6 till 7 o'clock, right? So that's an hour and 25 minutes,
Yes.
which is a bonus time. No record race, no 5:45s, just non-stop music. From the minute you finish to the minute I start. I mean, sorry, that's the news, isn't it? From the minute I start to the minute I finish, it'll be non-stop music.
I'm going to be honest with you, listener, we just can't get the staff nowadays. You know what I mean? We've tried.
Ever since you said I need therapy, I've got next door. I've got loads of letters from people who've offered to give me therapy.
Really? Now, how's it been going while I've been away?
Psychiatrist. I've had 4 letters from psychiatrists saying, Steve tells me you need therapy, so I'd like to give you some
Major
therapy.
psychiatric help.
Yes,
You do need
indeed.
help. Well, listen, we look forward to this show that you're going to be doing.
We are happy to have you back.
Oh, thanks. I've got some big news tomorrow.
Have you?
I told you.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed to say anything.
You're not allowed to say. Okay.
Well, sharp.
Full of desire. My body just keeps burning. It feels like.
All right, so Pete's next door, getting vibed up now. 10 minutes to 4. We have the very latest showbiz gossip coming up. Can you get me a better fanfare if you would, please? You won't find this stuff anywhere else. All the other stations are wimping around, segueing, doing all the nonsense. Nothing to say. We have got it all. Well, the stars of the Bond film Octopussy will arrive in the UK today. They include Maud Adams. She's all right. And also Roger Moore. They should be arriving right now, funny enough. And Carrie Fisher and Anthony Daniels, who are Princess Leia. Yeah. And CP3O also arrived to promote Return of the Jedi. David Bowie is sneaking in today to promote his new single. That's the one with the rude video, and also his 2 new films, and to perform at his Sirius Moonlight concerts at the end of the week. Meanwhile, Sylvester Stallone is upset about photos of him appearing in British magazines wearing hardly anything at all, and we are shocked. A Radio 1 DJ is to announce marriage plans tomorrow. Which one is it? I know, but I'm not telling today. John McEnroe is to be in a film called Search for Tomorrow. Now, he's going to be easy to direct, isn't he, John McEnroe?
What? I'm not doing that scene again. What are you saying? Crazy?
And Richard Pryor, the actor, now this makes me think I'm in the wrong game, has just apparently signed a deal with Columbia Pictures which will earn him £6 million per film. Imagine earning that per film. I'd do 10 films a year, wouldn't you? All right, Radio 1, AM and FM, that's the new song from Adrian Gervitz, the guy who gave you Gonna Write a Classic. And that's called Corner of Love. 4 minutes to 4. Now, it's Monday, the 30th of May, 1983. Is it the 30th of May? What is it? Yes, it is. What are you laughing at in there? It is the 30th of May. Today, 1934, a fellow called Wallace H. Carruthers invented something he called Polymer 66. Now, it was developed partly in New York and partly in London, so they renamed it after those famous cities, and that's where the name nylon comes from. New York, London, nylon. Did you know that? Of course you didn't, I made it up. Now, coming up at 4:30, Peter Powell with a lot of stuff, as he said. He's going to be stepping out a lot.